We are going to help you craft your life with a little out-of-this-world inspiration. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. I'm so excited about this subject matter. I'm joined by designer and editor Janette Ewen. Janette, welcome to the show. Great to have you here. And Janette, we've heard a lot about AI lately, right? And it's never dawned on me that I could use artificial intelligence, sort of in a crafty way. How did you find out about it?
Well, my whole family's like engineers and math teachers, and I am not. I am terrified of a lot of technology. And I found it by accident. I very much am not really into apps and all of that. And my nephews showed me something, and they were showing you how you can use AI to make images and everything. And I didn't know how to use it properly. So I started typing in words of feelings or shapes and whatever, and I was like, paper cutout, this and that, almost maybe like a kindergarten student might. And it gave me tremendous ideas for crafts. It also did give me imagination things. I could go and do high-end design and stuff. I've been really working on it for about 3 months now. And it's like, if you figure out how to use it and talk to it, it just kind of helps your brain. It brings the ideas out. But I kind of stayed at this crafting level, and I've tested it on some 10 and 11-year-olds, and they really liked it. So
nice.
I wanted to show some of the craft ideas today, some finds I found, and just talk about the experience a little bit. And I know Ottawa is obviously a huge AI region. Carleton University has a bachelor's in AI, which is pretty rare, and they pair it with fabrication, which is really cool about AI, is you can make these things, but fabricators are getting busy because people want to bring them to life. And the University of Ottawa, I have to say, I'm so proud of this. If you go on their website, it's absolutely beautiful, fascinating, way over my head. But what they're doing is they're making AI safe. So they're making it not to infringe on copyrights or privacy, or that the little robots get out of control. So that's
I know that's always everybody's scary point, right? We've seen the movies where AI takes over and then the robots take over the entire earth. That's always something on people's minds. Now, I understand you've used a little bit of AI with my likeness. We're going to bring up some images here. Can you tell me what you've done here?
This was a hoot. I was thinking of AI as Back to the Future, maybe in the 50s and 60s, what the future was. So using AI, I created these paper sets, like a diorama, and popped you into them. And that's all computer generated. Honestly, for someone, I know there's really, really computer savvy and technology savvy people watching, but it was so fun and refreshing to find it this way for myself. And I should mention, I found the apps. You can go onto app stores. And in Canada, thanks to the University of Ottawa, you're not going to be able to use naughty words, and naughty pictures don't show up. So I just want to preface that for parents, because that was obviously, you hear all of these things about AI, and I'm very proud of how Canada is handling it. And there's a lot of really interesting government things going on to protect citizens as well, which is very cool.
Excellent. Well, you've got some stuff there in front of you. You've always got some things to demonstrate for us. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to start there?
Well, I did a bunch of craft projects, but I thought I'd show tools that I use to bring my AI to life. Now, what I am good at is I weld, I can do woodworking, I love fabricating. So when I created the AI things, there's a few shortcuts to bring them to life. One of them is I did a lot of paper cutouts, so I did little doll dresses and everything. It's going back to your classic Mod Podge or your watered down glue, if you want to laminate them. I splurged, this is an AI must-have, and got the thicker... I'm so frugal that I'm mentioning this as a tip. I got the thicker stock paper. So you can go onto AI and say, create some paper dolls, print them out, and then I used them on this paper and then laminated them. Another great AI thing to have is transfer paper, carbon paper. So it's interesting how we go back to almost traditional things. So you may come up with an idea, you and your robot come up with an idea, print it out, and then you're going to want to carbon paper it on to, say, a canvas or something. If you really want to start slow, which was what I did, on the apps, there's things where you can just take a photo and make it a watercolor, and it'll tweak it a little bit. And sometimes if you hit it twice, it'll go extra further. But to create shapes for things is that you can print your photo or add things like leaves or just little accessories like a bird, because when it goes into the AI and into the watercolor, it's going to turn this into a painting for you.
Really? That is amazing.
Honestly, I did a lot of scrapbooking, and part of my art that I do a lot of collage, so I just brought in those aspects to it. Now, I know there is a lot of design forward people out there.
Right.
I live in a very modern home, so kooky, kind of quirky fun works well in here. But sometimes if you're in a busier home, you may want more minimal AI usage. So you can use AI just to get ideas about uplighting, adding volume, like different colors of lights to your home, running LEDs along and flushing up. And you can kind of preview it on AI, which is really cool.
You were showing me something that looked like Play-Doh, but it almost looked more like a marshmallow kind of texture. What was that? That was when we were off camera.
Well, you're going to make me cry when I show you this. This is plasticine, but it's puffy plasticine.
Okay.
Now, what AI did for me is, I think you know a little bit about my journey. Due to COVID, I lost my business, and it was pretty tough. I'm a worker. I went and moved things, made furniture, whatever. Mm-hmm. And to not get depressed, I started working with AI. And I used to make little miniature crafts and everything. And I started making little tiny things. I would work with AI to help me make them.
Okay.
And I'm going to be working in toys soon.
No way.
So it's crazy because AI, it basically taught me a new skill. And I have a few more courses and stuff to finish, which brings me to this product. And these are from Japan, but they're local.
Okay.
So have you been to the Mergy shop on 382 Rideau?
No.
Rideau. So it's got like all these great Asian and Japanese imports. One thing I did notice, Derek, I worked so hard, like not just for the segment, for months. My skin started like looking funny because you're on your computer so much. So this is my funny tip you can get. These are from Shiseido, and these were developed using AI. And this is the Clé de Peau Protective UV SPF 50. So it uses AI to protect your skin from like sunlight and everything, but it also protects you from like computer stuff.
That is so cool.
That's a big helper.
Janette, I'm just running out of time here. Do you have all of these ideas on your website?
So much more, and I knew I was going to overtalk. Sorry, there is
don't be sorry.
It's Instagram.
Okay, terrific. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to have you in studio with us, Janette. Always a pleasure having you on the show. We'll be back with more Daytime right after this. Don't go anywhere.